geography deals with information which is to be understood spatially, regionally, in a special framework. So how different information set they can converge, they can talk to each other, what inference we can bring out, that what geography deals with. So any special pattern which is you can visualize, that the geography subject deals with that. Study of geography is required for various reasons. First, to think about, if you want to know about the world, which are the countries north of equator, which are the countries south of equator, how the climate works, how the rainfall works, how the temperature system works, where are the hills, where are the mountains. So to understand the world, geography is very much required. Then to understand the whole country, that India, what is the identity of India is with the boundaries, with the sea coast. So you have to understand the boundaries, location of boundaries, sea coast, and to understand the country. Similarly, you go at lower level, geography associates you with an area, with a country, with a region, with a place. So that is the importance of geography. That is why geography is required. The way I see the future of geography is basically how geography can associate itself with the day-to-day problems and its solution now appearing all over. Here I mean that can geography be made and technology can be used in order to solve problems, in order to give new solutions, new alternatives, and new focus. So this is the basic issue which the geographies should be dealing with. Now, by saying so, I mean that if the courses, the course content, the syllabus, etc. are oriented towards the new problems, new technologies, the convergence of all sort of technologies, convergence of data, these things can be taken into account. So a new type of geography will appear where the basic concepts of geography will remain same, but the orientation would be different. There are several stages where geography is being taught. Number one, at the school stage, which means up to +2 level. There, the geography is taught as one of the subjects, where students, they take interest or they don't take interest based on how teachers, they teach geography. If they make geography interesting, the student will opt for geography and perhaps will go for higher studies in geography as well. But if a teacher introduces the subject in a very shabby way, very disinteresting way, then obviously the student will mug up, do something in exam, and he will promise himself that he will never take up geography in future. Now, next stage is where they go to universities and where they again get geography as one of the subjects to be chosen for their higher studies. There again, there are several subjects. He has to see that whether by taking geography he gets better employment or not in comparison to other subjects. So employability of a geography graduate becomes extremely important. And then again, the university teaching, the courses are to be oriented where modern things are being introduced, geoinformatics, remote sensing, global positioning system, all these things are introduced, then only this thing become more practical oriented and it will be more employable to these type of students. And lastly comes when the students are doing research, PG and research, there the student dedication is more. They opt for geography because they love the subject. There you will find that if more challenges are given to them, more new things are given to them at different levels, then student will opt for geography. And employability is one of the issue, but challenges are also along with the employability which is considered. Geography is basically an integrating subject. It integrates a lot of information coming from variety of sources, and it is being studied, or these information is being considered spatially, regionally. So the whole objective of geography is to bring different information and to see on a geographic frame, and then to compare how one information set interacts with another information set. Let me give an example. If we consider topography is one information set, and then we see the distribution of population in another information set, both if we compare with each other, then the conclusion comes out that if is a plain area, then the population density will be more. If it is a hilly area, population density will be less. If we go further up in the hill, the population density gets reduced. So this is how the information sets are compared, and the new findings are brought out. But these are at broader level. If we focus ourselves to a very small area, like say part of a city, then we can understand the problems, like if there is a more traffic, noise pollution is more. If the density of population is more, so solid waste disposal is more required. So these type of information set can be compared at a very local level, and this will lead to solution of problems, day-to-day problems, environmental problems, livelihood problems. All these problems can be better understood if we go for detailed information and small areas. The conventional or traditional curricula included lot of things which are not necessarily important nowadays. For example, say geography of North America or geography of South America. These are not very much relevant for the student nowadays. One point of time it used to be, or perhaps at school level it may still be important. But when we go to the university teaching and further up, then these type of broad macro patterns are not very much in demand. To make it more practical, as I mentioned earlier, that if we have focused ourselves to a certain area and to certain problems, then we can understand the problem, we can analyze the problem, and bring out solutions. Unfortunately, geography has been till now focused on regions. This is a region-based studies. Regions means an area like a small state of India or a group of some certain number of districts they put together. So it is, again we study the larger patterns, not the finer patterns. So if we study finer patterns, this lot of things can be done. Employability becomes also higher. With the coming up of new type of geospatial technologies, which includes digital aerial photography, remote sensing, geographical information system, UAVs, laser mapping, and all sort of new things which are coming up. There has been convergence of all these technologies within the discipline, which means within the geospatial technology, there has been convergence of all these technologies. And second is the convergence of geospatial technology with other technologies. For example, ICT, IT, web technology, mobile technology, all these things are getting integrated with the geospatial technology. And the day is coming when geospatial technology will be more and more integrated with all the other type of technologies, and they will be speaking to each other in a better way. Similarly, the data, the geospatial data which is generated, these data sets are becoming very huge. Now, big data analysis, big data handling is becoming possible with a lot of new type of software and hardware. If the geospatial data is merged with other data, then new solutions can come out. For example, Ola Taxi, which gives you where you are going from one point to another point. It is linked with bank, is linked with ICT, it's linked with other type of information, and you get a solution that or services which can be provided by convergence of not only technology but convergence of data also. So convergence of huge data, which may be geospatial data, which may be outside geospatial data, they can give you a lot of new solutions. Now the question of employability comes in, that if these type of data can be converged, new services can be provided, so new opportunities for providing services and employability automatically increases. So geospatial technology, geospatial data, it becomes the centerpiece of all type of activities which are going on now in the world, and it will be more and more important in the days to come as well. Yes, there are concerns. See, whatever I am talking, all these things, new technologies, new data sources, etc. These things have to come in the syllabus, in the curriculum, at different levels. So at each level we have to recast our syllabus and add all this type of new things, new technologies which are required to promote geography or promote employability. Now, it is not always possible to add these, because this syllabus is to be repeated, this is not repeated, it is to be updated very frequently, because technology is changing very fast. So the syllabus is to be, say, every year perhaps, it is to be again revised, made up to date, and if it is done, then the acceptance or adaptability of new technologies will be there, and if that is there, then the subject also grows up with the new technology. Otherwise, technology runs faster and the adoption of all these things becomes slower. So that gap has to be reduced. If this can be reduced, geography can become a subject in forefront of all problem solving or any other in the academic world, the scientific world, it becomes in the forefront.